Hello everybody, welcome to another Come Game With Us episode. Today I'm going to play Slay the Spire again. I'm telling you, this game sucks me in, I can't get enough of it, and I also rarely win, so it always feels like I want to go back and challenge myself again. In my last episode, I tried a run with the Silent. Act 1 went well, Act 2 went poorly. Poorly because I made a lot of bad choices. I got some comments that gave me some ideas on strategy. One of which, the most helpful that I hadn't considered as much, is to turn down more cards if they're cluttering up the effectiveness of my deck. I think I'm always trying to collect cards and not really thinking about how that might dilute my attacks or blocks that I'm going to need. So I'm going to try with the Silent one more time, but I promise I will show you the Ironclad, the Defect, and the Watcher another time. Alright. So you always have this option. I could get a random common relic, which would add to the one that I have, or I could replace the one I have to get a random boss relic. I almost always do this one, but it is such a crapshoot because if it gives me a bad penalty with it, then I'm doomed for the rest of the match, and that's super boring. But I'm going to risk it. Okay, so I got this relic. This relic will make it so I don't have to discard my hand. It makes for a huge hand, but it also means that my cards, most of my deck is at my disposal in whatever order I want. There's things I don't like about that relic, but I think overall it's actually a strong choice. Or I should say a lucky choice. Now, when I look at the map, what I'm looking for is a nice mix of rest, shops, question marks for sure, and bosses, because the elites give me elite relics. So I will start here. Almost always starting with the cultist. This is great. 3 attacks, and he is not attacking, so I don't even have to defend. And now I can defend way too much more than I need to. And then I'm going to hold on to these because I do have the relic where I hold on to my hand, so I don't need to use cards that are unnecessary because I'm not going to discard them. I would rather hold on to them for later. This is great because I know I have defense. I can play 2 of these, 5 each, to block his 10 attack damage, and now I am all set. I love Neutralize. It applies 1 week, so his attack goes from 14 to 10. And then that is easier to block. And I can still attack. Ooh, up to 18. It's because when he casted Ritual, the Feather, he gains 4 strength each turn. And so he's at 12 strength now, which is awful for me. I really need to kill him quickly. I have enough to kill him now. 6 each. Strike, and he's down. His powers were matched. Alright, I have 2 strategies that I stick with. Poison and shivs. So I will take poison anytime, and something that gives me shivs anytime. These worms are quick. Ooh, I've taken 1 damage. But I prevailed. Strength potion. And now I have Cloak and Dagger, which gives me 6 block and adds a shiv to my hand. That's perfect. It's also great because it costs the same as my regular defense, which gives me 5 block. So this is actually a really great card. Alright, I am going to go on to the shop, even though I only have a little bit of cash, but let's see what I can afford, if anything. I have a decision to make. I want Cloak and Dagger, which I just collected. That would be my second one. And I really want Noxious Fumes. I love Noxious Fumes, so I'm going to take that first, which means I can't afford Cloak and Dagger, but I already have 1. That's good. And then I can decide if I want to spend 38 on a cheaper card that deals 15 damage. So I will take it. Maybe I'm making the same mistake of cluttering up my deck, but I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to see what happens. Okay, so right off the bat, I could block for 5 and then I'm safe and I can attack with my other 2 energy. Or instead of blocking, I can use those to get rid of him completely and then start attacking. Lick is such a gross move. So the other strategy that I have that is important that I used to ignore is I really want to defend almost every attack. If my reason for taking a little damage is because I'm impatient and wanting to get through an enemy, then that's going to cost me in the long run. I really need to hold on to my health as much as possible. I'm going to riddle it with holes. Dead. Energy potion will give me more energy to spend. Alright, so you know which one I'm going to pick. These are all good cards. Costs 0 for 6 damage, costs 1 for 8 and I get a card, but I'm sticking with poison. And this will do it. Okay, no poison and no shiv, so now I've got to decide. I do like Terror. It applies 99 vulnerable, which just means they remain vulnerable. They take more attack damage for 99 turns, which is basically the whole match. Use the card once per combat, but it's great. All right, I'm at 66 health out of 70. That feels like I can take on an elite boss, so I'm going to go for it. Oh, especially this sleepy guy. All right, as soon as I attack, he wakes up, but that's okay. I don't have anything else to do. Because this is an elite boss and I know that he's going to get some attacks in, I'm going to cast Strength already so that my attacks are even stronger. I cast 4 Strength, so now I'm doing 7 damage 5 times. That's a strong start. He's awake. 10 damage, 3 poison. He's awake, but I'm not worried. And while I have Strength, I'm going to spend my energy for another 20 damage of attacks. So he is just waking up and he's already down by half. He is stunned. But then he starts right off with an attack of 18, which is why I did both want to hurry and be careful. And I can't even block it all. And I played the wrong thing. I wanted a shiv, but oh well, I'll hold on to it for my next turn. Still taking 3 damage after all of that. Bop. Okay, more blocking because he's attacking for another 18. Now, gosh, I hate to just block when I've got these other great cards that I want to use, but I really do need to make sure that I'm safe. So I'm going to defend as much as I can. I'll get rid of a basic attack. I probably should have discarded a strike. I could have played that shiv, but I didn't exhaust it. It'll come back to me. Okay, so here's Terror. I'm going to put Terror on him. And then I'm going to, since he's not attacking, now's my chance to poison away. He's up to 3 poison. That's not extraordinary yet, but we're building. Alright, now he's back to attacking. I'll try neutralizing him. I'll take his 18 down to 13. That's helpful. And then I will block with my Cloak and Dagger and my defense. And I still have 2 shivs I can play, which is great because he's dead. So I still have 63. That was pretty good. The potion belt, I get 2 more potion slots. Wow, okay, so maybe I need to focus a little bit on potions. Okay, here we go, the Blade Dance. I'm getting into my shiv strategy already. That's exciting. I will rest. Now, this could make me really refreshed for the next fight, but I'm not even going to do that because 63 still feels strong. I still think I can survive. I'm going to upgrade a card instead. Many of these are very upgradable. This would upgrade to add 2 shivs. This would apply 3 poison, and this would add 4 shivs, and this would cost 0 for Terror. All of these are good choices. I'm going to upgrade Noxious Fumes because I really love the compound interest of adding poison throughout. Now the problem here is, I just realized this could be a mistake. If I fight this elite boss, surely they'll bring me down, my health down quite a bit. Then I'll get a treasure, and then I'll have to fight another elite boss before I can rest. That feels dangerous to me. There's a good chance I could die if I do that. And I really hate to avoid it. But I'm trying to win. I'm trying to show you a win. So I'm going to be careful. I'm going to try to be a little bit more conservative in my choices here. As you walk into the room, you hear a gurgling and the grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of the creature, you see glints of a strange light, perhaps something magical. It looks like you can get some treasure if you just reach inside its opening. However, the acid and sharp objects may hurt. So do I reach inside, lose 3 hit points to find a relic, or have a 25% chance of finding a relic? Yes. Ouch! All you find is corroded metal and a bit of burning pain. However, you're still convinced there's a relic. So now I'll lose 4 more and have a 35% chance. Since I don't have elite bosses ahead of me on the map, I'm going to go for it because I really want that relic. But oh my gosh, my luck is terrible. What? This has been a disaster. I have never had this much trouble getting a relic out of him. It finally happened. Success! After rummaging through the metal and burning acid, you finally grab hold of a relic and yank it out. You pull your way out of the ooze, damaged but rewarded. Heck yeah, I'm damaged. What does this do? It better be worth it. Every 4th question mark room is a treasure room? Oh, that's not bad. Okay. So the Centennial Puzzle. The first time I lose hit points each combat, I draw 3 cards. That's okay. That's okay. But where I have my deck that I hold on to and it's so strong, I think I'm going to get the Sapphire Key. I still don't know what collecting these keys do, but something tells me it's important. We meet again! A cheery, disheveled fellow approaches you gleefully. You do not know this man. It's me, Ranwid. Have any goods for me today? The usual. A fella like me can't make it alone, you know. You eye him suspiciously and consider your options. Alright, I don't have a potion, so who knows what that choice is. I could lose 52 gold and obtain a relic. That's actually cheap for a relic, so that could be good. Or I could lose one of my cards to obtain a relic. I would honestly rather lose the gold. Ooh. Magnificent! This will be quite handy if I run into those mask-wearing hoodlums again. He rummages around his various pockets. Here, look what I've got for you today. Take it, take it. So this one, heal 2 hit points at the start of each combat. That doesn't seem like a lot, but where healing is so scarce in this game, it's not bad. On we go. Ooh, look at all these puddings. It's hard when there's so many enemies because I can't block them all. But I will put up as much defense as possible to start. And I'll still take 3 damage total. Not to mention they weakened me. Ooh, this is a nuisance. Now they are all attacking. This is awful. I will add 3 shivs to my hand. That's good. That gives me attacks. I will apply weak to the strongest attacker. So they're attacking with 6. But I'll actually do the weakest attacker in hopes that I can kill them completely. I will poison stab one of them. I will block again, another shiv. Alright, let's see what I can do. These each apply 3 damage, or I could get one of these. This one's attacking for 6, so I'm going to keep attacking him so that he can't hurt me. Oh, I am still going to take 12 damage here, though. There's 2, there's 6, and there's 4. Alright. I'm down to 25. This is not looking good. This might be a short run after all. I can only block so much, but I'm going to do as much as I can. I'm not playing this because they're so weak already that I'd rather just attack them than weaken them. And I'm going to get through this turn without taking damage. Oof, but it's looking serious. Okay, what have we got here? He's gone. I better defend as much as possible. Ugh. This is not the best. I'm gonna take 5 damage. Okay. Gonna weaken him. I'll block and get a shiv. Alright. That would get rid of him because he's attacking. So that should do it. He's poisoned. And then I will do that. Let's see what we have here. Victory. But at what cost? Smoke bomb. I can escape from something later. That could be helpful. Alright, more poison. If I just stick with my plan, then I can really inflict a lot of poison damage over the course of this match. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, I probably should have blocked more because now I got to take 8 damage. I can't afford that. Alright. Success. But at what cost? Piercing Wail, which can decrease somebody's attack by 6 once, everybody by 6 once, is actually pretty valuable. I don't want to pass that up. This is getting scary. Oh, it's one of these splitter monsters. So I'm going to attack with everything I've got as often as I can. But I only have 16 hit points left, so if I cannot get through this without taking hardly any damage, I might still be in a mess. 18. I could block for 4, 5, 6, 7. I could block for 15 and still take 3 damage. That is not great when I'm only at 16. I'm afraid I'm going to have to run. I gotta run. I'm going to use my smoke bomb. Yeah, nothing. No rewards for running. I'll go to the shop and then I'll rest. This is not looking good. This is going to be a short run, I think. And I can afford hardly anything here, but the one that I can afford, which I really like, is upgrading my shivs. Okay, let's see if I can make this happen. I'm going to rest, which only brings me up to 37. I do not feel confident in this battle at all. At least I know the trick with him, but I'm not sure it'll be enough to save me. Tricks may not do the trick. But I poison him, and I'll pull shivs into my hand and attack. Alright, he's in defensive mode. That means if I attack him, he will cause 3 damage back to me. Clearly I can't afford to take any damage, but I can place skills, and that's okay. So I'll make him vulnerable, which will last the rest of the battle. And then I will just defend, and I'm safe for this round. Okay, this is going okay. I say that because I see accuracy, which I'm excited about, but I do need to block 16 damage. So I'll block 6. Oh, I'm not going to be able to cast any of those this turn. 11. One more. What should I discard? I'll just discard one of my strikes. Okay, I'm able to block all of the damage. He's getting poisoned a little bit. He's back up. Okay, now I can attack. My hand is full. Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, I'm going to weaken him a little, so he's attacking for 12 now. I can block both of these. And then I really have a decision to make. Do I want to upgrade my shivs? Do I want to poison him further? I think I will upgrade my shivs. 8 damage. It's better. It's better. Okay. He's about to block, so it would be good to get through here, but what I think I'm going to concentrate on, since he's not attacking, are all the ways that I can poison him. So now his poison is up to 8. That's not bad. Okay, now he is in defensive mode, so now it is all about me being in defensive mode also. I'm safe, and I can add shivs to my hand, even though I don't intend to play them, but I will hold on to them for later. Alright, he wants to attack with 16. So in this case, I'm going to use Piercing Wail, which makes him only attacking for 4. That's pretty good. I only have 1 defensive card in my hand, so I will play it. And now it's so tempting that I want to play these shivs and like deal some damage, but every time I do, his thorns will hurt me, so I'm going to pass. Alright, Sharp Hide wears off. He's back. I'm going to weaken him down to 12. I can defend only a little. I don't have any more defense cards, so I'm going to be taking some damage this turn, but I've been doing pretty well so far. I'm not disappointed in that. And then I'm going to deal 15 damage there, and 3 strong shivs that one, which turned into a 12 attack. That's great. And now he didn't even attack. It's great. It's great. Look at him. He's down to 60. I think I might make it. I hope I'm not speaking too soon, but I think I've got him. I think I got this in the bag. Alright, I'm going to block. I'm going to block. And then I will end because I'm safe. Safe, and I want to hold on to those defends for my next turn. Alright. Ooh, 8 times 2. Defend, defend, defend. And I will still take 1 damage. But he is not looking so good. He has got 26 hit points left, and he's going to take 20 poison damage before his next turn. And I can weaken him, and I can shiv him. So he's as good as dead. I might as well riddle him with holes. Woo! Act 1 over. Alright. The Storm of Steel, which if I discard my hand, I add a shiv to my hand for each card discarded. Think about how well that works with this relic, where I can have a huge hand. I could discard 9 cards and have 9 shivs, and they could have their accuracy increased. That's a great combination. You see how it's coming together? Working with those shivs. Alright, let's see which 3 relics I can choose from. I could gain an extra power at the start of my turn and no longer upgrade cards at rest sites. I do like to be able to upgrade cards, but I like having extra power. Or I could do that and only play 6 cards per turn. Absolutely not with my shiv strategy. This one has no bad consequences. When I pick it up, I get a potion, I get gold, I raise my max hit points, I obtain a card, and I upgrade a card. That's great. I'm going to do that one for sure. Let's see what it does for me. It upgrades one of my defends, gold, the cultist potion, which will give me ritual, which gains strength at the end of my turn. That's awesome. I think I'm going to go with Flying Knee. And that is it. Thank you for watching me play Act 1 again on Slay the Spire. There were some moments where it was squeaky bum time in there, so I'm glad I got through. I'm going to try to be careful. I'm going to try to win. Tune in next time to see if I can get through Act 2 on Slay the Spire.